Welcome guys to another episode of coaching. Today's winner is Flow AOC. He himself says he's between 1600 and 1700 on Ruby, so he really knows his build orders, has ideas about how to start, but he feels his eco balancing isn't the greatest in Feudal Age, and his transition into Castle Age is sometimes lagging, doesn't really know when the enemy is walling, and we are trying to focus on that today. He likes to play Arabia, Random Civilization, and we have an enemy, Noise, who is mid 1700 on Ruby 1v1, so a pretty tough opponent, and we will see how this goes. Flo, are you ready?
Yeah.
Sweet. So then I will just let you start. We'll mute myself a bit from time to time, and
All right.
we'll unmute myself and we'll unpause when I feel we need to discuss some stuff.
Sure.
Okay, then good luck, have fun, and see you soon. Okay, so most important things are its distribution, how many villagers he puts on food and how many villagers he puts on wood. We will talk about that. I asked him before we start the show how many villagers he usually puts on gold when he goes for archers, and he answered 8, which is totally reasonable, and therefore I felt maybe it's just not building enough farms at some point. We will see. So Portuguese, obviously we have cheaper gold units here, so could throw off our eco balance quite a bit, but yeah, we'll see if he does that. Interesting, or he doubles sheep scouting, so that looks like he really understands a lot about this game here. He said he is pretty slow, and we'll see. Our enemy is Ethiopians, so that's interesting. Okay, he said decision making wasn't his problem, and we will see what he will come up with. Portuguese against Ethiopians could be pretty interesting. Ethiopians are very strong, and if we want to go into the Archer War, that's not really working. Guys, 18 GMTs in 80 minutes, so don't get overexcited. Then we will have a doubt against Stark coming your way. Start looks pretty solid. Let's see if he decides to push some deer or if he wants to go scout. Ah, he's a deer push as it seems. And already clicking on the next sheep. That looks like a solid dark age here by Flo. Pretty happy about that. Let's give him some compliments. Looks like a solid dark age so far. Good job. Well, he wasn't that interested in hearing that at the teams. Did find his other sheep as well. And let's think about how our open map is gold to the right hand side. Not the greatest thing ever. Let's get to sheep over here. And where's his boars? One to the right hand side. Dropping food. No idle to see at all. So far I really like his start here. Scout a bit idle. Send villager over. Build order looks all too solid. Let's take a look. Idle TC. Is he going for loom here? He drop in food. He did decide to drop food. Builds a house. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty happy with how he's playing this so far. Oh, well, I'm not sure about that for lure. The villagers should be in the TC. But, well, it's still a perfect lure. Villagers needed to walk a bit. That's not great, but the rest all seems to fine. The boar could be behind here. But also could be somewhat at the front. Could be a pretty ugly spot for him. So maybe scout that for him. Now he clicked that one manually. Oh no, he's just running around. Okay. And we still didn't find the boar. Could be behind here as well. And now look at that, he's splitting the sheep. I love that. He's very good, very good. Sees that, and that sheep will probably find the boar behind the woodline here. Scout now walking over already explored area quite often. Boar, oh, boar isn't here. Is it That's weird. So it's more of a guessing where is the boar game than something that we can really focus. Okay, boar is over here. So that was pretty unfortunate for him. But starts should still be quite solid. I think now he should really start to scout his enemy, because we absolutely need to know what our enemy is doing. And that boar is late. Could throw us off a bit. Surprising is that our enemy isn't pushing deer. That's something we can see by the high score of our enemy. But he still didn't find us. So, and we are spread around. Oh god, I will take care of that. We don't want to have a bad target. And don't really, like, don't want to have like a super disadvantage going into the game. So I just fixed that so we can focus on what we really want to focus on, decision making. So we have the gold over here, Cliff's over at the right hand side, so he has to be somewhat over here. Pop 21, saying thank you for the sentient sheep. And so we are going pop 23 as it seems. And going on to archers. Okay. And I will pause and ask Flo. So, what is our strategy and what are we expecting out of our enemy?
Well, I want to go man at arms, but I just realized that I forgot to build my barracks.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where the one will going from the TC. What he's going to do, but I think I'll need to send another one. And I just saw him putting up his barracks. So I'm assuming that he's either going scouts or men at arms.
Okay, he's sending a villager on gold as well, and Ethiopians are super good with an M&A rush.
Oh yeah, I didn't check his civ.
Okay, well,
so yeah, okay. I'm assuming he's going archers or men at arm archers.
Yeah, and against both strategies, your strategy choice isn't too great. We go M&A against the civs that either goes archers or M&A, but more M&A.
Yeah.
Will be tricky.
True. Yeah, I think that's also an issue that I have, that I don't adapt my strategies to either the map or the enemy. And I usually just do what I think is best with the civ.
Yeah. Like, we have to check our enemy's civilization within the first 4 minutes.
That's just, I guess, a bit of nervousness because I want to stream.
Yeah, okay. So, but you're like, you had a bit of bad luck not finding the boar there, but I think it was really bad luck, not your mistake, but you kind of saved your start, and I think you will have a solid pop 23. If he has a good start, he will be up a bit before us. Yeah,
I usually would have clicked up with pop 22, but since the boar was so late, I think I couldn't have pulled it off.
Okay. Sweet stuff. So then...
So should I still go man at arms, or...
Well, we need to scout heavily if he sends like 2 or 3 on gold.
Yeah.
If he goes archers or M&A. If he goes M&A, I think personally I wouldn't go M&A. I would try to play with archers and scum defensively.
Okay.
But it is tough. I believe Portuguese are really a bad civilization compared to Ethiopians.
Yeah, it's not that great.
So it is an uphill battle. If he scouted his map a bit earlier, this would have been a perfect map to play forward against him.
Okay.
Like, look at how positioned his stone and gold is on the hill there. But, yeah.
Yeah, it took me too long to second four.
Okay, then good luck. I will ask if it's... I wasn't in the game. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. And here we go. So let's see. Now he's attacking the no loom villager uphill here. Oh no, now he got loom. Sending the barracks out now. Saving that villager. That's pretty solid. I'm 2-1-30 in 1v1 Arabia at the moment. Or 1v1. Probably rating. Should drop food and click up. Yeah, solid start. It is a bit late. What happened? Second lumber camp of our enemy a bit too close together. Over here would have been better. But yeah, that's okay. I think, into the TC, that's so good for us. And even saved the low HP one there. That's good. So now he has no intel. But problem is, we should be scouting the front now. We shouldn't be scouting over here. Like, what intel could we get here? We need to see how many villagers he's sending on gold. That's the most important thing. I think I need to tell him that. So, what is the strategy now?
I'm assuming he's going man-at-arms.
Why are you assuming?
Because he sent the will on, like, 1 will on gold, didn't make a mining camp.
Yeah. What could you do to find out?
I could go back there.
Exactly. That's where your scout needs to be now. You need to be at the front. You need to scout the barracks to see if he's going for M&A.
Yeah.
Or if he's building archery ranges and how many villagers he sends on golds. That's the most important information we need to see what strategy he's going for.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's get back with the scout and decide our strategy.
Okay.
Did you continue, like, what's your plan now? Go in for M&A or?
Archers.
Archers, okay.
I need to cancel the farm that I'm doing now for that.
Yeah, you don't need to farm that early. Okay. Ready? Oops, ready?
Yes.
And we need way more on wood. Like,
Esto pronto. Sí.
yeah. Like, that's so true. Our eco balance was super off, but that was mainly because we were switching strategies.
Sim.
So he's going archers.
Okay, let's confirm that. He could still go like 3 M&A into skirms as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Scout has to be active at all times. We need to scout a second archery range or more of his gold. Otherwise, yeah, that's what I said. He could still go for M&A. Nice quick wall. Okay. How many units are we building that need food?
Well, I want to do a few skirms.
Okay, how much food do we have at the moment?
Yeah, 300.
What are we lacking?
What?
What are you building close to your TC?
A farm. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like
yeah, I mean, I need the second lumber now and not a farm.
Yeah, exactly. That's so much more important there. Yeah, it's just like you're trying to think ahead too far at the moment. Like adding farms now to add skirms later on. You can produce villagers for quite some time. You still have villagers on berries as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant with the eco balance. Like I instinctively don't do what I should do for the unit, and just go rather more like anything, and then we'll see what happens.
So at the moment we only need villagers to continue like our villager production. So I believe we have 4 on berries and we already have a farm. So that's basically enough to like have a constant production.
Yeah.
A bit too few, but we have 300 food banked up. So that's totally fine for now. So now I would send like all the villagers on wood and like ideally get up to 6 on gold.
Okay. Yeah, well, I can't do that right now. No, I'm running around.
Yeah, but you only need like 3 archers and you can easily defend that.
Yeah.
And you have enough gold banked up as well. Just make sure that the villagers on gold are working. And we need to scout. Maybe you're like the only thing we fear at the moment, if he adds M&As, is that he adds skirms as well.
Yeah, so I
Because
should
we're
look
only
how many
defending with
farms
archers.
he has.
That would be a good indication. I would have advised put your scout in front of his archery ranges, so that he cannot send skirms over one by one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sweet stuff. Then let's continue. And yeah, you need to defend with archers first.
Yes.
No more farms.
Esto pronto.
Wise as a fox's surroundings. Estou pronto.
Sí.
You can even send the archers out now. You can't really do much. Okay, now send more villagers over to gold, and we need a blacksmith.
Why so much fox's surroundings?
And there are the archers.
Ao seu dispor.
Oh. So what I would do now is, because you desperately need fletching,
Yeah.
but don't
Yeah, I
have
just
gold.
noted that's lack 13 gold.
Yeah, I'd cancel the archer and go for fletching.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now it's time to add farmers as well. Yeah. Okay. I believe if you have like those 4 archers and 4 skirms, you should clear that up and get back onto gold. You should build some more houses.
Yeah.
So like fletching, houses, and micro at the front. Those are the 3 things you need to focus on.
Yeah, so at this point, should I send my scout back or keep it at the front?
I somewhat like it at the front. You could see if he added more villagers on gold, or if he's maybe sending some villagers forward. So I like the positioning. It was just too late. You could have intercepted 1 or 2 archers there.
So I should just
But
leave it at the front.
yeah, maybe scout in between. We don't want to get an aggressive tower at our gold. That would be very ugly.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Ah, micro! Oh, that's costly. More farms, more houses.
Wise as a fox's surroundings. Sim.
Okay, he needs to really micro now. Not much we can coach him. TC production should always be active. Would have loved to see the farm upgrade, but we didn't have food. Seeker balance is really weird. Now we need to send villagers on gold. Where's the scouts? Got 1 skirm. I think we can fight this. With a bit better micro. Those M&As now are really losing value.
Why so much fox's surroundings?
Just go on skirms. And send villagers on gold now. Oh, why did he stop building houses? Oh, building new
Presto
ones.
pronto.
Look at how far the villagers need to walk. That's not good.
Sim. Sim. Sim.
Okay, the offensive upgrades on your skirmishes, and we can take an engagement.
Olá.
Now you can start sending villagers on gold. We will clear that up now.
Ao seu dispor. Sim.
I'd even pull like 5 from wood onto gold now.
Okay.
Like the ones that are building the house, just build a second mining camp. It's a good thing always if you're floating wood and food and you want to have more gold to do the gold upgrades.
Hola.
Fix some idle villagers.
Sim.
That's risky moving out there. I believe if you move out, you need a defensive tower at your gold.
Okay.
Which I like. I think you need to do some pressure
Yeah,
now.
makes sense. So where should I put it? In front of the gold?
Yeah, I'd put it like here.
Construir. Sim. Minerar.
Okay.
You need to use your army at the moment. Super important. Like he's up, we need to do pressure.
Quais as vossas ordens?
Okay, just a general question. If you know that you have a problem with eco-balancing, how often do you build a market in feudal age and sell resources?
Well, usually when I'm floating this much wood, I actually build a market.
Okay. Would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Okay. Well,
But I abuse the market.
Yes.
okay.
Quais as vossas ordens?
You send over your army from home as well. You are safe now. Your wood is somewhat walled. You have a tower. And we're doing some damage.
So should I still get wheelbarrow now, or should I just
No.
click up?
No. Yeah, you should click up. You should have gotten it earlier. But if you have like 600 food, you shouldn't click wheelbarrow. Okay, now move in and kill like as many units as you can. And try to focus the archers. Just push. He wants to run, you want to kill. It's totally fine. If you trade just a bit uneven, that's totally fine for you. Great micro. Good stuff. Continue. Push in with your other army. Okay. Well, okay, now go back with your other army. Try to regroup at home.
Olá.
Okay, decision making time. What is he going for?
Skirms.
What are we going for?
We should go for knight.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
say.
Then I want to see 3 stables out of you. We have a good food eco, we have cheaper knights, so gold eco is pretty great as well. We have enough wood for all the stables. And I believe like triple stable could maybe even win us the game here.
Okay.
So defensive upgrades on your knights, triple stable, try to squeeze in bloodlines as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, make sure that you don't lose any villagers to the raid in the north.
Yeah.
But it's only like 2 skirms, 1 archer or something.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Estou pronto.
Now you're showing the stables. That's so unfortunate. Because you didn't clear up these archers.
Yeah.
Now he knows what you're going for. Now I even consider cancelling them, honestly. But just go for it. Just go for them now. Okay, third stable if you can. Oh, well, just go for 2. Just go for 2, it's fine. Actually, we can't boom, so, Could be a spot where you buy 100 stone.
And then add the TC on the gold.
Yeah, where it's most likely that he will raid you. Woodline could be pretty nice as well to build
Yeah,
one.
I guess I'll put it on the woodline then, since I have the tower already.
Yeah, so the problem is you do not really boom at the moment, and you're floating a lot of resources. I want to see the +2 defense, I want to see the mill upgrade and the wood upgrade. Time to use the market again. Okay, give me the food up, the farm upgrade, and then we try to do some damage.
Oh
With the
shit.
knights. And you have lots of idols.
Hola.
I wouldn't mind bloodlines. Okay, now get your skirms and archers at the front as well. We need those against potential monk defense. And then we try to attack. Already wasted quite a lot of time not attacking at the moment. Okay, your boom is rolling. That's quite nice. Yeah, that was a big problem that he saw our strategy. Okay, what's our next step now?
Yeah, that's where I usually fall apart.
What does he have?
He has skirms, few archers, and monks. So I should add a siege workshop, I guess.
Yeah, sounds great. I honestly would play this castle later on with his 2 gold spots there at the front. Stone spots. Well, he could build a castle at one point, but need to fall back a bit more.
Sim. Estou pronto.
Continue to produce, exactly.
Estou pronto.
Okay, and we need wheelbarrow as well, desperately. When is the best timing for wheelbarrow?
Yeah, usually in feudal. I usually get it right before clicking up.
Okay. I believe the perfect amount of villagers is like 36, depending a bit on how many
Yeah, I
villagers
think
you have.
like I have like 13 on farms. That's
Yeah.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
Ah, no, it's good that we have those skirmishers and archers still alive. Get your resources on the map. Oh, why the deer? More mangonels.
Estou pronto. Sim.
Ah, that's how we do it. Floating some wood, building more farms. I like.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
He's losing too much time now. Not doing any damage. At the moment, he could just go for counter attack as well. He isn't adding any TCs. That's a big engagement. Let's see if he goes for it. I think he could go for it. Killing one monk. Oh, now he shouldn't go back with all. Oh, that's bad. Might still lose one mangonel. Let's take a look. The splits. Hot noise. Well, that's a good ground attack if it was one. But look at that. We have all the knights and none close to distance. We killed so little units there. That was a very poor engagement for us. Yeah, I think we lost it. Oh, whoa, that's a good. Oh, perfect engagement. Oh god, we're shredding everything. That's so good for us. I just said like, okay, we lost the game and now we're killing everything. Oh, Noise just screwed up so heavily. Oh, he's even saying oops. Oh god. So 1 out of 10, how would you rate that last engagement?
a 9.
Ah, something like that. That was so good for us. Oh man. Okay, now it's our time to push. Third stable, more mangonels.
Yeah, I'm adding the third stable right now.
Go full ham. Attack upgrade. Maybe even a fourth stable. And send someone stone as well. We want an aggressive cast against the skull spots there. Go attack at the front. Knights need to be at the front. Asprintry, +2 attack, more mangonels. And attack. It's now our time. We need to do damage now. We have the army advantage. I think I would have taken that engagement. More mangonels to the front. Give me some more eco upgrades.
Which ones? Farm upgrade.
Farm and stone. More knights.
Hola. Hola.
And fix some idols. That's our time. Now we need to play this perfectly. Just keep the aggression at the front. We need to micro a lot with the mangonels. And if we get enough stone and get a castle up there, we probably won the game. Get the resources on the map. Would love to see handcart as well. More houses. Oh, this is the tough phase. Where you need to do so much. But the next 3 games will decide the game. More, get the resources better on the map. Need the second attack upgrade. I need more knights. And more mangonels. Okay, he's not repairing that TC. Go, 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 go. So important that we block everything now. He's probably on stone as well. Trying to get a defensive castle up. So let's prevent that. Let's try to see if he goes on stone. Mangonels! Mangonels! Oh god!
Yeah, that went horrible.
More mangonels, more knights. That's still okay. Still okay. Now wills to the front with the castle.
Hola.
Resources on the map. More knights. In full production. Okay, now we have the complete army advantage. So you can really build a castle in his face. Or even build it like even here.
Yeah, that's where I would have put it as.
Okay, send all the knights to the front, more mangonels. And just go crazy. Let all your knights fight at the front. More production. We're playing amazing, mate. Now he needs to garrison. Okay, raise his stone now. That's the most important thing. That he can't build a defensive castle and beat us to him. Okay, I think now he has kind of a counter army. I think I wouldn't invest anything into gold now. Just add some skirms and get him. Okay, you're sending a lot of villagers on gold, I like that. Sell some food and click up. Great transition. I'd love to see the lead upgrade on the skirmishes as well. And
Lacking a bit of.
yeah, it's cheaper on Royal Kingdoms. Okay, now let's go into the advanced phase of the game. What are the things, or like how can he still come back into this game?
Mangonel shots on my
Against
skirms.
knights and
Oh,
mangonels?
Yeah, no, I
With your
was
castle?
thinking. Yeah, probably not. If he could, if he rams down my castle.
With what gold?
No, I don't have any map control, so probably he could be on another gold spot, like in the south or in
Great
the
thinking.
right corner.
Exactly. We need to scout the map now that he doesn't get to any extra golds. That's the only way we could still lose. That he gets a castle up, gets more traps, and somehow reclaims that area. But for now, we just need to raid his stone, control his gold spots, and we won the game.
Yeah. So I should use like 1-2 knights for extra
I think
scouting.
you could use all knights. They
All
aren't
knights,
doing
okay.
anything at the moment. He's just going for pikemen now, trying to hold.
Yeah.
We just go for map control, scout all the areas if he's on gold, and if he's not, we won the game.
All right.
Skirm production, and second castle. Where would you want to build that?
If I can get there, like on the hill where his stone and his gold is, but I guess that's too ambitious. So probably to protect the other castle, so they're both in reach. Like, yeah, I can't move the mouse right now, but on top of his production.
Yeah, quite reasonable. I think we just need to be safe of a trap war, so I would kind of build two castles close together.
Yeah.
And that should be it. Okay, finish him.
Yes.
Okay, knights have to be split around. I would have clicked them at 6 different points. I like that you use spread formation. You see, he's still going for pikes. Use your knights. And you're floating endless amount of resources again. So you need one knight here, one knight here, one knight here, one knight here, one knight here.
Okay.
Okay. Buy some wood, build 2 traps. So we started with 1 extra gold. So what is our plan to go on imp? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to go on hand cannons. I'm just
Okay.
building a university right now.
Would have loved to see that plan being made a bit earlier. And I would love if you raid his top with your knights. So try to find the second extra gold spots and use your traps. I need to raid his last gold spot. Well. Oh, it's dry now. I believe the last gold spot has to be either here or here. Use your traps. Oh, and now we are getting raided at the top. Oh, that's interesting. Use your traps! Okay, if you can't get your resource on the map, conscription really helps you out quite a bit. It's for so much faster production. And produce out of everything. Okay, now you're getting the resource on the map. Try to fix idols. GG! Well played.
Thanks.
So,
But I mean,
yeah, we need a
should
lot more
never
market
happen
users.
that he can put a town center on my wood.
Well, yeah, that's map control. That's tough. Yeah. So we needed the 2 goals are at the left hand side for the chat again. So we needed probably a market a bit earlier. We needed just a constant awareness about your resources. Maybe you just need to look at those a bit more often.
Yeah, probably.
Because every time when you click idle villager, just take a look at the resources at the same time. That makes a lot of sense. Then, and you need your scout more active with your intel. You needed him at the gold in late Dark Age.
Yeah.
You needed him before the barracks in light Dark Age, or at the start of Feudal Age. You needed him early Feudal Age in front of the archer range, and you needed him in late Feudal Age to scout if you went for more archer ranges, but then you already lost him. So keep him alive, keep him always active.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
None so far.
Okay.
I mean, I guess a lot of it is just decision making.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if I played on myself, I think I wouldn't have added the third stable.
Yeah. I felt we had a timing there, and then he obviously screwed up quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm reading that. I guess it's just a lot of experience.
Yeah. And yeah, I didn't like your building placement too much. Like the wall you created there didn't really protect anything. Like you were super open against ratings at all times.
Yeah.
So I feel you are pretty much on the same level. And I honestly would love to see you play him a rematch. And now I'm coaching way less. And you will just give me feedback. So I will keep you like unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
And you just tell me like how you're feeling and what your next steps are. Okay?
All right. I just go to the toilet real quick.
Okay. I will coach less now. $108 villager high isn't great. Well, you have to remember he's 1620. So that's okay. Eco upgrades were late as well, yeah. First things first, tell your opponent he's no challenge for you. That's a good start, right? Okay, guys, 35 minutes to go till we have Doubt against Stark. Now we are in subcoaching. Which screen am I using? Not that one. Okay. Maybe get him to focus on his strat early and sending scout at good time. Wow, that's tough. Yeah. Yeah, he's 1620 elo. I'm impressed with how he played. Dark Edge looked solid. Hi from Peru. Hey from Germany. What do you think his opponent did wrong to lose his advantage? Yeah, just a split there against the Magnots. He lost half of his army not fighting. That was, he still had a good advantage. Just one very, very poor engagement there. Maybe not enough monks.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so
I just talk you through my general thoughts.
Exactly. Take a look at the civilizations, come up with a strategy, and try to execute. Okay?
Yeah.
Switch stuff. Okay, last game of those two, and then we'll see. Shark Slayer, thank you so much for all your input. You have to remember, you can only learn so much in one session. If I tell him every single mistake he ever did, then we like fill 1 hour only in the first 15 minutes. Because like his wallow wasn't perfect, his micro at the wood wasn't perfect, his positioning of the
I'm
second lumber camp, and
He's
all this stuff.
Japanese. Not the greatest matchup. I guess I'll open with top 21 scouts. And
I can live with that. So
then
we
I'll
have
see
to.
what I transition into.
Okay. So we have to focus on like the main issues. Like 1 thing per game is normally a total fine rate. And then you will improve on the little things a bit later as well. So for now, this is about decision making and scouting, I believe. Because his management looked really nice. He had like his early imp production was pretty okay there for 1620. He got all the resources on the map, and yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I was really pushing him and telling him like, build knights, build mangonels, click all the upgrades, give me eco, give me 3 TCs running, build another aggressive TC. And she really did that. So it isn't about his real clicking speed, although he said that before, but it seems like yeah, he got a lot of stuff done. Yeah, lack of APM isn't the most important thing ever. If you have ever seen Doubt play, he's so incredibly slow, and he is probably top 10 in the world. But yeah, I believe if the game had a higher level, he couldn't compete with the very best. Shooting once, shooting twice, beautiful move there by Flo. Much hair. Down to the active. Oh, even look at that! He even clicked those 2 bird villagers in. It's to drop some food, ILTC. Good stuff here. Like the Dark Age again. I like your Dark Age again. Looks pretty solid. Get those last 2 sheep and then go for scouting. We really need a lot of intel against Japanese. Isn't really the talking back guy. If yeah, I don't pause the game. Board, a reasonable timing. He's just too much overlapping while scouting. You always want to have the whole radius exploring. Like this is perfect. Like only yeah, that's a good scout. Yeah, but before that it was a bit sloppy. Microing his berry villagers. And I think if he would not have found the sheep here, I think I would have advised just go scouting. Oh, with Franks you don't want to build a single farm in Dark Age, especially with those deer. I don't like that. He stole the micro the scout again. I think he just should have. What's he doing? Okay, we're playing with 7 sheep this game. Oh no, now he's gone back. Okay. Okay, so back to 8. Look at that, we still have no intel of our enemy. Is he drushing? How are his gold spots? How are his stone spots? We need to have that intel to really punish bad maps of our enemy. I'm pretty sure Flo very rarely plays a forward, and when most of the time he decided before the game, or like early in the game, that he decides to forward. Never on scouting the map of the enemy. Second lumber camp is okay, the scout rush I would say. Beautiful, look at that. 21 villagers. That's a solid Dark Age again. He needs to stop scouting. Well, he waited for this, he was searching for the 7th and 8th sheep. Yeah, I think he should not have built a single farm here. Just go for the deer. So close to the TC. Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Idle villager.
Hey. Hey.
Don't like that he only has 2 villagers on
Que fait?
berries now. Like, look at that. He has 9. He has 10 villagers on wood. He doesn't need 2 regular villagers.
I mean, the map is super open, so I can't wall anyway.
Yeah, agreed. I don't think that you need those 2 villagers on the stragglers there. You have 10
Yeah, I
villagers
wanted
on
to
wood.
put them back now because I just wanted to get enough wood so I can get my barracks in time.
I think you should... Yeah, and now you're splitting. Like 2 on deer, 2 on sheep. I think I would have stayed with 4 on sheep till they run dry and then send them on.
Yeah, well, probably a better idea.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay.
Okay, well.
Looks like he's full walled.
True. So what do we need to
Guess
do?
I'll just make 1 or 2 scouts, clean the rush up, and then I'll look to transition into Castle Age.
Yeah, sounds good. You need a house? Oh, you're building one, okay. You're not using your normal scout. And you have idols. Use your starting scout. He's very strong in the early game. So I will have a formula for him, how he can decide how many villagers he needs to send on all the resources. That will help him immensely, but I will tell him that after the game. Basically, a villager gets roughly 10 resources per 30 seconds. And you're upping for basically 4 times 30 seconds. So that's how we can find out how many villagers we want to send onto wood. But we will talk about that after the game. You're adding too many scouts now. You just said you wanted to add 2 or 3, and now you already added 4.
Yeah, right.
What is he going for? We need to find out.
Looks like he's going archers, so at his range, make some skirms.
Que fait?
Need to transition onto gold as well, if we want to get fast castle. Where are his buildings? We need to find out. We have endless amount of scouts.
There's the archer range.
Does he have 1 or 2? Does he have a blacksmith? And so we need to continue to go on to gold and fix idle villagers. Rip. So what is his strategy?
Well, he has one. Yeah, he's in the second archery range now. I'm still assuming it's Fast Castle. Since, well, I don't see his army anywhere. And he just added the second range. Yeah, the castle.
Should have seen that by the amount of farms he had.
Ah, yeah, right.
Okay, what do we need to do now?
I'm building a market now. Man, ideally I should tower my gold now.
Okay.
And then pray for the best. And add another, in case going crossbows, already +2. Going to add another stable.
He will die before he gets onto knights. He needs to go for skirmishers with fletching, but he doesn't even have a blacksmith yet. So now the crossbowman will kill that wood line, and he will complete the Titanic. He will lose every single skirmisher, and he will lose that wood line as well. He will go on to some knights, but then will die.
Oh, I don't have a blacksmith.
Would have loved to see the farms close to the mill, not third row. What did you see? Gold upgrade.
So would it make sense to add fletching now for the skirms? Or
Yes. We need it.
Café. Café.
Que fait? Oui.
Hey.
Oh!
Quem é?
Que fait? Oh! Que?
Quem é? Café.
Hey.
Café.
Que? Que fait? Que?
Okay, we survived somewhat. So how are the two ecos compared now?
Yeah, his should be way better.
Okay, what does that mean for us?
I should do pressure now.
And how do we do that?
Forward siege workshop.
Exactly. And full knight and scum production.
So how forward did you build the siege workshop? I would build it
Oui.
more like here in the middle of the map on the hill.
I think I would try to attack from the right hand side.
Pastisseur.
I would try here. You see the palisade that I built?
Yeah.
Café. Café.
Okay, you need all your army at the front. You need to do pressure now. You're very far behind in villages.
Café.
He didn't kill a single of his. He, I believe, killed like 6 of ours.
Quem é?
I think I wouldn't send any villagers to the southwood line. They're just too exposed to raid again. Take engagement at the front. Oh. Skirmish is lacking, +2 lacking.
Yeah, my eco's just shit.
Those were losses we couldn't really afford.
Prêt.
Yeah, I thought I had to fight him because I wouldn't get the siege workshop up otherwise. But maybe that was a mistake.
Yeah. I think it just didn't micro much too well. I think the engagement timing was okay. Obviously you would lose something, but you were in there. Now you only have 6 villagers on wood basically. Oh well, you went for the stragglers. I would have went for the right hand side wood.
Yeah, I just wanted to build more farms with those wills.
Well, you need more magnots. That's the most important unit at the moment for you. And more knights. All the resources on the map.
Okay.
I think we don't really need to kill the barracks. I would have killed the TC where the archers are running, the skirms are running into.
I just spotted it now.
Resources on the map.
Okay. Oui. Okay. Prêt. Okay. Okay.
Well, sometimes it's tough if you get attacked at the front.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's GG anyway.
Okay. GG. Okay. So, give me, let me give you one big formula that will change your life. So, a villager, basically with every resource, is getting roughly around 10 resources per 30 seconds or 20 resources per minute.
Yeah.
So, you had 10 villagers on wood and have them working during the whole time while you were advancing to feudal age. Quick math, how much wood will those 10 villagers get?
Can you repeat this again?
You have 10 villagers on wood.
Yeah.
We advance to feudal age 2 minutes 10 seconds. How much wood will they get?
Got nearly map. Well, how much wood do they gather per minute?
20.
Yeah, so it's like 10, 20, 2,000. I don't know.
Okay, let's go with 400. Like 2 minutes, 10
Oh,
villagers,
yeah, right. Yeah.
20 villager minutes, 20 resources. So
Yeah, math was never my strong suit.
they get enough wood to build houses and a stable. So, chat is going crazy as well. So you didn't need to add any more villagers on the stragglers there. You could have just went for just basic food. You can even go for 8 or something. Some people even only
the
build.
start of feudal.
Exactly.
Yeah, I usually put them on stragglers and then build farms whenever. But
Yeah, but with Franks, you
That's
don't. I don't even build a single farm in Dark Age with Franks.
yeah, makes sense. I mean,
Especially with your perfect deal.
Yeah, with the deal that close.
Yeah. Okay. And
Yeah,
so
it's
that
fun.
was maybe if you think about that formula a bit,
Yeah.
then you know, like, okay, I have too many villagers on that because like you basically only need 200 wood, 175 for the stable, 25 for a house, and then you can spam for quite some time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just get a lot of food if you go for a scout rush. Get the wood upgrade and you're super fine. Other thing was, you knew that he was moving out with crossbows, and you just clicked up to Castle Age. Castle Age takes 2.5 minutes, and a knight needs some time to produce as well. So basically it takes you 3 minutes.
Towered earlier.
Yeah, or skirms with fletching. I think you should have went for skirms with fletching, try to defend one side, tower the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I had some skirms, but he just ran around them.
Yeah. But if he engages, like
he would have killed me
5
anyway.
crossbows with +2 and you had skirms without fletching. Yeah, but overall, I feel like your Dark Age is super crisp. Yeah. And so many things going right. Getting the resources on the map, doing a lot of right decisions. And
I usually use it by either a micro army or fix my economy, and then one of the two usually gets screwed up.
Yeah. And really try to scout more and try to always stay active. You have to know what
scouting
your
is I guess my biggest flaw in Dark Age.
Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, Flo.
All right.
That was it for today. Thanks so much for supporting the
channel.
channel.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for streaming that often. And have fun with the casting now.
Thanks.
Bye.
Have a great one. Okay, guys. That was it from Sub Coaching for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some. And I hope that I will